What is going on, guys? Coach Vatche back with a brand new video. Today I'm talking about tips on how to prevent overeating, because honestly this is a common thing that a lot of us struggle with. I definitely did back in the day, and now I want to come on here and help you get over overeating, because it's a thing a lot of us struggle with. And once you can get this down, it could really help your fat loss efforts, because right now overeating can really mess up your weight loss progress, and I don't want that to happen to you. So I'm just going to go right into it. Tip number one: eat more protein. Standard American diet, we're not eating enough protein. The average Joe is not eating enough protein, so I need you to get that protein game up. Chicken, beef, turkey, eggs, Greek yogurt, tofu, lentils, beans. There's so many sources of proteins that you can eat, and protein helps keep you full. Protein helps maintain muscle mass, and you need protein. So make sure that you're getting enough protein, and honestly, you're going to be more full. You're not going to want to overeat because you're going to be full from the protein. Get it? Got it. Good. All right, now tip number two is focus on eating more nutrient-dense foods. As you may know, foods with actual nutrients in them, apples and fruits, veggies, lean meats, and, legumes, beans, things like these. Food that comes from the ground, comes from the earth. These things have a lot of nutrients in them. They have a lot of fiber, and these things help keep us full. So it really just ties back into, eating foods that are going to help keep you full. The main reason why we overeat is because we're eating a lot of calories from foods that aren't filling. I'm not saying anything wrong with having an ice cream or having some chips every now and then. I do too, but I'm saying that I'm not going to be expected to be full from these foods. I'm going to expect to be more hungry. Why? Because they put things in the food, additives, and it's processed, and they want you to keep eating these foods. But if you eat fruits and veggies, and you eat foods that are filling and nutrient dense, you're going to get most bang for your buck there. You're going to be full, and your body's going to be like, whoa, like, I'm getting all this fiber and I'm getting these nutrients in. I like this. I'm full. I don't want to eat anymore. I'm good, right? But if you start eating the chips like crazy, you're never going to be full from them. So that's a big tip there. Start eating actual food, like whole foods, unprocessed foods, and that could really help keep you full and prevent you from overeating. And that brings me to tip number three, and I'm talking about not having trigger foods around the house. This is really big, because a lot of the times why we overeat is because we can't control ourselves. We can't just have 2 cookies, so we just keep eating the entire box. And unfortunately, this happened to me. I was like this a lot. I would eat, the entire tray, family size. It didn't matter. It said serving size 2 cookies. Come on, you're not eating just 2 cookies, right? So here's what I did. As simple as it sounds, I stopped buying it. Especially if you get family size bags and all these big bags of, whatever it is, your trigger food, whatever it's cookies or chips, you're gonna be prone. You're gonna want to eat a bunch of them, and it's there. I mean, you might as well. I bought them. They're right here. Why don't I just eat them all? Why would I only eat 2? And it ties back to what I'm saying, guys. They put stuff in the food. They want you to keep eating it, so you go out and buy more. But you gotta be strong. You gotta remember what your goal is, and you gotta remember, hey, if I don't have it in the house, I can't eat it. That's how it is, right? So instead of, having it around the house, just don't buy it, right? So when you go to the grocery store next time, try to go when you're full, when you're focused. But if you're really hungry when you go to the grocery store, you're probably going to be buying a bunch of goodies. You're going to come home, you're going to eat them all, and you're going to feel bad. So don't do that, right? So make sure that you don't buy these foods, whatever they may be, whatever snacks or cookies or whatever they are for you. Don't have them around the house, and you won't be able to eat them. Simple as that. And the last tip, guys, tip number 4 on how to prevent overeating. I think one of the biggest ones right here. Keep yourself busy. Yes, keep yourself busy, right? Whatever it is, whatever creative thing you like to do, whatever, you go for a walk, right? What do you like to do? Do a hobby, write, read, whatever it is. Because honestly, here's the thing. If you're busy, if you're occupied on whatever you're doing, whatever it is that's not including eating, right? Whatever hobby or passion you like to do, if you're doing that, your mind's going to be focused on the task at hand. It's not going to be focused on, I'm so hungry, I want to eat a cake, I want to eat this, I want to eat so much food, I want food. Guys, this is one of the biggest tips I can give you. This is how I was. The reason I was so heavy, the reason I was so overweight and obese, right, was because I was sitting around doing nothing, and the fridge is right there. I can just go up and eat all the time. I'm just sitting here, I'm doing nothing, I'm bored, I'm gonna go eat. That's what it was. But now, I'm busy, right? I'm coaching, I'm working, I'm, at the gym. I don't really have time to be all like, oh my God, I'm so obsessed with the food, because I'm not. Because I know that at the end of the day, food is great. I love food, but it's not like the most, it doesn't rule me. I control the food now. The food does not control me. I can go ahead and control myself when I'm eating. It wasn't always this way, but now I can. Over the years, I learned that, hey, I don't need to overeat. I don't need all this. And just honestly, guys, staying busy, focusing on other things, that's going to help your weight loss. That's going to help you stay on track, because there's more to life than just eating. And I promise you that, guys. So if you guys can, just realize that. I'm trying to make you realize that keeping yourself busy is so important, because slowly, once you're happy doing that thing, whatever it is, whatever passion or hobby you have, you're not going to be so focused on the food. The reason we overeat, the reason unfortunately our country is getting overweight and obese over the years, guys, it's simply because we're just bored. We have nothing to do. So we're like, hey, open the fridge and let's eat some food. Let's have a beer. Guys, just keep yourself busy. You can still eat your favorite foods. You can still eat food. But just know that one of the biggest tips for overeating is just keeping yourself busy, so you don't have so much time and just laying around and you're going to eat because you're bored. So there it is, guys. Those are my 4 tips on overeating. Really hope this helped you out, because these tips definitely helped me out, and they still help me out today. And I'm right here with you, helping you out on your journey. So if you guys like this video, let me know. And yeah, peace out.